blame.
Chris Cook talked with officials and
To blame.
Chris Cook down in U.S. history. There is no end in sight, which means issues with SNAP benefits and other government services will continue for the meantime.
Next month could be grim for tens of thousands of Eastern Carolina families who use SNAP benefits, and Pitt County officials say they have the federal government to blame.
Chris Cook talked with officials and residents who use the benefits. So, Chris, what did they tell you?
Well, Dave and Courtney, due to the government shutdown, families all over Eastern North Carolina might have to go without SNAP benefits in the month of November. The clock is now ticking to see if things get resolved before that happens.
People are going to result into violence and also stealing, because how are they going to survive with feeding their families?
That's what one person in Greenville who uses SNAP benefits told me. She's worried people will take drastic measures all over Eastern North Carolina if they don't get their benefits for the month of November. She's not the only one who told me that either.
I mean, they got to take care of the kids. What you think? They're going to let the kids starve? I wouldn't either.
Officials from multiple counties in the east tell me if your family receives SNAP benefits, you could go without. It's all because of the federal government shutdown. NCDHHS sent the counties a letter saying if the shutdown continues, they can expect to see disruptions in food assistance programs.
So the disruption looks like the benefits will not be issued in the month of November.
A whopping 35,000 families are at risk of not getting benefits across Pitt, Onslow, and Craven counties. Onslow gave a total of $3 million in benefits for September. Here in Greenville, Pitt County Economic Support Services Administrator Thomas Knight says officials are working together with community partners to come up with some kind of plan to help.
We are not saying that we can match what they currently receive, but we are trying to come up with a plan to make sure that households are not going without food.
But that's not the only kind of help you can get if your family is impacted by this. Deasia Hawkins not only uses SNAP benefits herself, but she also has a small support business called One Step Peer Support, where she aims to help people in the community who might lose this lifeline.
We help with emotional support, we help with educational support, and we help with jobs, different things to be able to get you on your feet.
And Knight says if the shutdown ends tomorrow or later this month, it's his hope that benefits will go back to normal for the month of November. However, if the shutdown continues into November, he's unsure of when benefits will get back on track the way they usually are for the month of October in the past. Live in Greenville, Chris Cook, WITN News.
All right, thank you, Chris. Now, 3 weeks into the federal government shutdown, it's now tied for the second longest shutdown in U.S. history. There is no end in sight, which means issues with SNAP benefits and other government services will continue for the meantime.